morning, everybody. Coach Darren here, Fitness Over 50, where we don't grow old, no, we age like a fine wine. Today, normally, is Workout Wednesday, but I'm in a bit of a rush. I got a late start. What I'm going to talk to you today about is reducing your risk of heart attack. I'm certain that's something you probably want to do. I know, at 51 years old, my risk of heart attack is going up. There are many, many studies that show at the age of 45 and above, especially for males, that's when your risk of heart attack starts to climb. So I do research, I read all different kinds of articles, I do a lot of mindset reading, but I also do a lot of health and fitness reading. I was reading this article, had some awesome tips on how to reduce your risk of heart attack. In my badass boot camp this morning, we were talking motivation. I talked about taking the out of uncertainty. This morning, I was just thinking about all the things going on in the news. It's just negative, negative, negative. So I talked about creating certainty in your life, taking the out of uncertainty. Anyway, 5 tips I thought were really good for avoiding or reducing your risk of heart attack. And this is not medical advice. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a health professional. This is just information that I found reading through an article. So HIIT, H-I-I-T, high intensity interval training is really critical. High intensity interval training allows you to spike your heart rate, let it come back down, spike your heart rate, let it come back down. It allows you to really strengthen the heart because it gives it a chance to rest before you're spiking it again. I do all kinds of high intensity interval training. I used to be a runner. I did 17 marathons, countless road races, and I feel like I'm in far better shape now, even being older, than I was when I was running because I focus on high intensity interval training. If you don't know exactly what type of workouts are high intensity interval training, comment or message me and I can give you some advice on how to do a high intensity interval training workout. Second, you need to relax. What I was talking about earlier with the uncertainty, you need some certainty in your life. You need to get enough rest. You need to just take some downtime. Even during your workday, you need to take at least 5 to 10 minutes, just chill out. The other thing that this article talked about was that there are studies out there that show playing classical music while you're working or throughout your day helps with relaxation, helps to reduce some of that tension. I'm going to try that. I love my Beethoven, Mendelssohn, Mozart, so we'll get it going during the day and I'll see if it helps. Healthy fats. Make sure you have healthy fats in your diet. They recommend avocados. I hate avocados. I hate guacamole. It's just the consistency. I don't know. To me, it's just disgusting. But one of the things I do is I have my shake, and in the shake I blend different things. I blend in some kale. I blend in some chia seed. So I'm now blending in a quarter of an avocado with my shake. Can't taste it at all. So there are ways that you can get the healthy fats into your diet even if you don't like the taste of the healthy fats. Next is make sure you have enough fiber in your diet. Many, many, many people do not get enough fiber in their diet. Make sure you're looking at those labels, seeing what kind of dietary fiber is in what you're eating. The other miracle food is Metamucil. Just adding a tablespoon of Metamucil and drinking it can reduce your cholesterol by 5 to 10%. Fiber is like this little scrubber, scrubs everything out. So you add some Metamucil. That'll help with your cholesterol, help reduce your cholesterol. And finally, super important, know your numbers. One of the numbers I always check when I'm working out or just seeing what my resting rate is your heart rate. know your heart rate. If you're athletic, it can be all the way down as low as upper 40s, low 50s. The less in shape you are, the higher your resting heart rate is going to be. Somewhere low 70s is probably about average. So if your resting heart rate is not in the low 70s and is pushing up into the 80s or even higher, you need to go see a doctor right away. But know your numbers, know your heart rate, know your blood pressure. What are your numbers? Systolic, diastolic, those are those two numbers, you see, like 120 over 80. You want to know your blood pressure. You can get, a blood pressure sleeve or go to a doctor. They'll definitely be able to do, know your blood pressure. And then finally, know your cholesterol levels. And I would add also triglycerides. You want to make sure that those are in a healthy range. You're going to need a blood test to get those. When you go to a doctor, just say, hey, I want a lipid panel, and they will check your cholesterol and your triglycerides for you. So these are 5 tips. Nobody wants a heart attack. It's really bad. These are 5 tips to help you reduce your risk of having a heart attack. If you're interested in more health and fitness tips, please reach out to me, message me or comment, and I will tell you all about different fitness programs and different ways to improve your health and fitness. Anyway, it's Workout Wednesday. I hope you're getting your workout in. I will see you all tomorrow.